This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
Yo, Rick, you did it again, man.
Yo, welcome to iLLANOiZE.
Flavor Flav.
Hey, I used to get that a lot.
Not expecting
Boy,
that.
yo, that was like some Flavor Flav stuff
Whoa.
over there,
Hey,
bro.
I used to get called Flavor Flav back in high school.
I see why.
That's not
That's what
nothing
I
you
had.
should just openly tell people.
I know, but he
Biko.
brought it up, so I figure I'll talk
Well,
about
I appreciate you
that was
sharing that
that was one
memory
of
with
his
us.
influences.
it. It really was, well, maybe the pimping stage of
Look,
it.
you had a clock on your neck. You had a clock on your neck.
No, I had a clock on my wrist. You feel what I'm saying?
Talk about a clock
Talk about
on my
that was
wrist.
my influence. I mean, shout out to Flavor Flav, and shout out to everybody tuned in. I am your host, Biko.
It's your girl, Pretty Riot.
And it's your boy iLLANOiZE Jones.
What you on?
Y'all, I'm on bull-ish with Jones because he just took this purple hat. And I know that he knows that I wanted the purple hat.
Shout out to Icon for this purple hat.
Right, shout out to
Shout out
Icon.
Icon is in the building. We're going to be
But I'm
bringing him
mad.
up soon.
It's all love.
And oh yeah, big shout out to our sponsor Blue Vodka. It's dangerously good. You can find them at Kenwood. I saw them at Kenwood the other day too. So yeah, head over to Kenwood, Benny's, Jewel. Head over to your local liquor store and request that they get some Blue Vodka in there. You
And if
feel
you're
what I'm
drinking
saying?
that hashtag blue vodka, you know?
Yes,
You want this purple
BLEU.
hat?
Yes.
Yeah. Pal, take
Thanks,
the red.
Jones.
Come on, bro,
She
you-
could have just handed it to me. She right there.
You right.
When
but
when black people wear all white, they act different.
And he from the west side, so he in
The
his true
West
colors
Side
right
all
now.
white too.
No, you need to get your catching
Look,
skills up.
look. You got your Father's
Nah,
Day
that was
outfit on.
That was
Feel me?
a that was a terrible throw though.
No, that
Biko,
was perfect.
No,
No,
that
bro.
was.
That was a terrible catch.
Terrible throw.
I'm gonna go with
Look,
the
I
catch.
don't
Right.
think you should have threw it. I could have.
Just handed it to me. She was right there.
Man, look, today just been all
Yeah.
messed
Oh,
up.
can I
today.
tell them the story? Would you
Go
like
ahead.
to?
No, go ahead. Break
So
down the
let me
story.
tell y'all about our commute. I just told the story on my live, so they're gonna hear it again. So on the way here, you know, we get in the car, Mugs eating McChickens and French fries and stuff, and we just
McChicken
laughing.
with a
and-
foe?
You know, period. So we're just driving, everything's okay. Mind y'all, it's raining outside. So in the midst of us just cruising down the street in Biko 6'4", the freaking windshield wipers stop. So
Mind y'all, it's raining super
it's
hard.
raining super hard. So we sitting here looking at each other like,
Yeah, what we gonna do?
what we gonna do? Biko pulls over and pulls out a napkin.
Come on.
Starts wiping the window off as it's raining, y'all.
Hey, look.
If y'all seen Ace Ventura Pet Detective, remember how him and the dog was looking out the window when he was driving? Imagine 4 black people, heads out the window, rain just smacking us in the face because we trying to make sure we straight and we. Hey, let us over. We about to pull. We coming over. Excuse us. That's us coming down
Honestly,
95th.
bro, like,
Hey,
that was
hey.
just so wild.
At least we,
We
know,
be
thank
good.
God
We
we
be
got
having
here
some
safe.
really crazy stories. Yeah, we got here safe and sound.
But no, you're right. We do be
we
having
having
some
crazy
crazy.
stories leading up to us just getting here.
Look,
like,
man, look. My nigga, we made it.
Exactly.
okay, we did.
Oh man, shout out to God for that.
Right.
And let's jump into our ill talk of the day.
Don't start with me. Sorry, just this.
Got you.
Yeah.
I sure look like what I do. So
I thought you did something like, damn.
yo, you saw
Nah,
how I
not
stopped my
that.
convo.
Not that don't start with me, but like, because Biko love to throw me the oop when I'm not ready.
Oh, I already know. We
Nah, he
discussed
famous
this
for that.
earlier.
Jones, you got something to say? He's like,
Be lost.
up and out of here. Good night.
But our ill talk for today, we're speaking on the Lil Durk case out in Atlanta. Recently, back on February 5th at the Varsity in Atlanta, prior to the shooting, Durk and Von were so-called with the person that ended up being shot. They said they claimed that they were actually at a studio together, a nightclub, and later on that they robbed him of his chain, shot him in the leg, and they also robbed him of $30,000. Evidence for this case is they have a video with, they say, 5 different camera angles showing Durk and Von shooting in a car and robbing this man of his chain and money.
I'm sorry. You said 5?
5. They say they have 5 different camera angles.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let
5,
you finish
yes.
presenting the facts of the case before the defense rises.
That's it. And then on top of that, they say that that Durk is a known gang affiliate. So that's pretty much that's what they're pleading for their case.
Right. And
the charges that is pending as of right now is criminal intent to murder and gang activity. Mm-hmm. Jones, what you on?
So okay, the club varsity, whatever it's called down there, it's like our version of Adriana's or something. You know what I mean? Sleazeball club. You feel me?
Okay.
As far as the case goes, I was watching the police officer say you could see an arm extend out the car. We know what these cameras look like nowadays. Mm-hmm. It's 2019. These cameras still look like bootleg movies.
You
How
right.
can you tell that's that man arm?
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell that man arm from the camera. If you ain't got no facial features, all they say is
proof.
I see your arm coming out the window.
Got tattoos on his arm though, because if he got tats on his arm and they can match the tats from his videos.
Who's to say he ain't have on a jacket and put his arm out the window?
True, I'm just playing.
But they
devil's
saying,
advocate.
I totally understand, but this is my thing. When everybody want to run to Atlanta, when everybody want to run to California, they have different laws out there,
and that's down south.
And the thing is, they looking for the crime rate on somebody. When you coming from Chicago, are you the reason why I crime like this? New Orleans, when Hurricane Katrina hit. And all that crime went up in like New Orleans and Houston. They blamed that on everybody that came from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So be careful with these towns you run to because they don't want y'all in their city anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Especially if you have a high profile.
High profile case. Durk is from Chicago. He don't have no connections, no political connections down there with nobody. You know what I mean? No community service down there probably. I don't know for sure. But when you down there, they trying to make an example. You know what I mean?
This is the prime example right here.
Make an example out of you. So y'all artists coming down there, and y'all keep running out of town if you want to, and y'all don't know the laws ain't the same. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I pray for the homie though. You know what I mean?
I do too. No, I definitely do too, man. I look at this as like what they call that when they see us. Uh-huh. I look at it like this because it's a lot of press wrapped around this case,
right?
And when press get involved, that's when the judicial system like to show they ass. So I kind of feel like they showing they butt right now, especially with the evidence. They say they have 5 camera angles of him shooting. I really want to see this evidence. I want to see this footage, and I guarantee you it's probably some footage like you said of an arm out of a window. Now if it is Durk, I take back what I'm about to say. But go ahead.
Now. You think Durk would get on national TV and say he ain't had no parts of it if he knew
he did?
If he did it and he knew they had evidence proving that he did it, you think he'd get on national TV?
You think he gonna turn himself in first and foremost? Like he turned himself in because he has nothing. He's proving his case. I didn't do this.
So that's the only thing that's like, they just trying to make an example out of him. You know what I mean? And they just trying to, they trying to derail him. You feel me? It's a high profile case.
Yep, with a lot of press wrapped around
it. You gonna get you got a district attorney who's gonna get a raise, better promotion, and he's gonna go up on his bread. Everybody trying to get paid. Crime pays. You feel me?
You're right. Everybody's trying to get their name out there, man.
That's all. Somebody trying to make a name down there in Atlanta, Georgia. So no disrespect to everybody down there, but somebody's trying to make a name off of him, and then make an example out of him too. And I don't think that's fair.
Me neither. King Von the same way, man. It's like first King Von was wrapped in it. And now, since Durk is on, is in the picture, all you hear is Durk. You don't even hear about Von. You hear Durk. It's like now they pinning all the dirt on Durk.
It's the big name. The big name. You feel me?
I just want to see how this case pins, and on top of that, they didn't give him bond.
Do you think
I thought he declined it.
He didn't decline it. They declined it.
They declined it because he was a high profile. He got money.
Yeah,
he could leave.
They declined it.
Yeah,
he's going back to bond court. I think. Next month on month, I think I might be wrong, but he's going back again to request bond. So we gonna see what happens there.
Now, I got a question, right? What's the chances of that happening in Chicago? for Durk?
Man, that's a good question. Oh man,
What you mean? The case is the chances of what? The actual case?
The actual case.
I don't know.
I feel like if it did happen in Chicago, it would be easier to prove.
I mean, you gotta think about it. When they home, they not popping out.
They inside.
If it's unnecessary,
They inside.
If it ain't necessary, I ain't popping out. I'm
And then
working.
I think
at
home too, like, I mean, let's be honest, like, we know Durk got gang affiliation. He's not going outside to shoot nobody. Like, that's one call that can easily be made and someone else is doing
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying is, though, that's not happening.
But even since you said that, if I'm somebody listening on the outside in, if he's in Atlanta and don't necessarily got them connections,
he do.
He might have just.
But people go out of town
been
and they go out of town willy nilly. You know what I mean? Thinking everything peaches and cream. I can go to California. I could do this. I can go, like, no disrespect to Lil Reese. Even Lil Reese was just in Miami when he had his situation. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You got to still have that same mentality that you have at home when you outside of your home. Because you're an alien no matter where you go.